Hi, everybody. So I'm back. I hope the lighting's okay. I'm surrounded in windows. It is what it is, right? Um, all right. So I just want to say my heart really goes out to all of you that are struggling right now. And so I'm going to do, well, first I want to say, as per the usual, all the healing intentions are always set. They're always set for you folks. So if you so choose, breathe them in. Decree them for your highest and greatest good, only and always. And yeah, do that if you want them. All right. So my heart goes out to you guys. So I'm going to do a couple quick readings. The first one I'm going to do for all of you that are struggling financially. So it's probably most everybody, right? But some of you are really, really struggling. Some of you are on the verge of losing your homes, and you're just really, really struggling. So I want the universe and all of our highest selves to work together. All the intentions are set, right? To give you folks a universal message that source and guides and your highest selves think you can benefit from hearing right now. Now, I realize this is a general reading and it's not, it's not for you alone and personally, but there may be something in this message that each one of you can benefit from hearing, okay? So that's what we're going to do first. This is for everybody that is struggling, really, really struggling financially. So that's the first reading that we're going to do today, all right? Okay, so let's see what the universe has to say for all of the people that are barely hanging on right now, really struggling to keep your homes, to be able to get heat, to be able to get food, to be able to get your medicines or your health care taken care of, whatever it is that you're really struggling with today. Let's get a universal message to see what universe wants to say to you folks that could be helpful. Some insight, some clarity, some guidance, some advice, just whatever they give us. Let's take a look, you guys. Hold on. They're telling you to hold on. All right, you guys. So this is for everybody that is struggling, really struggling right now, financially. Okay. So what they want to say is hold on. So hold on. Hold on. Now think of this: if you're losing your home or you're in danger of losing your home, and the bank forecloses or whatever, squat. Don't leave. Hold on. Right? That would be the advice. That would be what I would do. I would squat. I'd squat right there and I wouldn't leave. I know somebody who the bank foreclosed on their house. I'm trying to think how many years ago it was. It's probably been a decade. But they lived there for over a year before they left, even though it had been foreclosed on. So they lived there over a year without making a payment. And they probably could have stayed longer, but they ended up moving in with their boyfriend. But they probably could have stayed there longer. So, squat there. Squat there. I mean, I that's what I would do personally, okay? That's what I would personally do. But this card is saying hold on. So hold on to any assets that you do have. Hold on to whatever cash that you do have. Hold on emotionally. Hold on spiritually. Hold on mentally. Just hang in there. There is a light being shown right now on this financial sector. Okay? A big light is being shown on this financial sector. So they're saying, please just hold on. Hold on. Okay? So across from that, there's something new that is coming in. Something new is coming in. It's going to feel good. It's done with love, you guys. Right above that, because of this new thing that's coming in, an old way is being surrendered to. So this is what they want you to understand. There's an old way that is ending because something new is coming in. And we just got that, I think, yesterday too. Something new right there besides something ending. The two go hand in hand. They're happening simultaneously. All right. So now the energy that's driving this reading, what they're trying to tell you, what they want you to know, is that there's a happy ending that's happening. Okay, it's an ending, but it's a happy ending. It's going to create quite a wake up. It's going to be quite a wake up call. It's actually going to shake some people asleep that are asleep into being awake. You know, when that judgment comes in as this ending happens. But remember, this is a good feeling to this. Like, this is happy. It's good. It's a good thing that it's ending, right? So it's going to wake some people up. Something new and high vibrational. So hang in there. Stay grounded. Stay centered. Stay connected. Know that things are lining up right now universally to create this new start that's going to feel good and is done with love, while an old way is being surrendered to. And they're just asking you, just hold on. Just hold on, you guys. You know, there's a light right there, shining and guiding. You're being guided. This is a light being shown on things, but this is a heavenly guidance as well, right? So this is a very highly guided time. Okay, you guys? So just hang on. Hang on. And, you know, that's what I would do. Like, obviously, I can't really give you guys advice, you know. Technically, I can't. You'll have to do whatever you're comfortable doing. I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm certainly not in real estate. But I know if it were me, I would squat there. I would squat as long as I could. So there's that. Okay. Now I'm just going to see if they want to leave you, what they want to leave you with one card for you to absolutely focus on. One thing to focus on as we close out. All right. So let's see what we get, you guys. I mean, your home's your asset, and that's saying hold on. So, hold on. All right, so one card for you guys to focus on as we close that reading out. Happy endings, okay? So they want you to focus on the fact that the way things are being done financially at this time is coming to an end. Okay, they want you to focus on that. It's coming to an end, you guys. So something new, you got that last time, right? Something new is happening. Now, as this ends out, it's a good thing. So that's what they want you to focus on. Hang in a little longer, as long as you possibly can. Okay, just hang in. And remember that the Hermit is guiding you, shining the light. I mean, this is really a highly spiritual time. Really is karmic. We got that yesterday, right? All right. So now there's a lot of you that, you know, like you're mentally wiped and you're emotionally drained, and sounds like you're depressed, right? Very depressed. And I get it. It's a difficult time. It's been a heck of a ride, for sure. So now for all of you, I want to get a message from the universe, source, and your highest selves. What is it that they can give you for clarity, advice, a message? You know, what does the universe think that you can benefit from hearing? Now I know that, like I just said, I realize this is a general reading, you guys, but there may be a message something in the message that resonates with each one of you that are struggling right now emotionally. So let's see what they want to say to you folks, right? And I imagine, you know, if you're financially struggling, you're also emotionally struggling. It's what makes the world go round. So probably everybody can get something from the first message and probably this message too. But yeah, let's see what the message is for everybody that's struggling mentally and emotionally, okay? They're telling you to stay in a high frequency, right? With that high priestess. Okay. So for the people that are struggling mentally and emotionally, they're saying it's very important for you to be well balanced with this high priestess. So stay in a high vibration, because she's very high vibrational, right? So try to keep yourselves in as high a vibration as you can. Somebody was saying on the channel yesterday that they listened to, I don't know if they were saying they were listening to the binaural beats or I can't remember, but they're listening to tones, sound healing, and sometimes they'll play them on loop, and it's helpful. So yeah, do whatever you can to try to keep your frequency high. Do some meditation, do some grounding, walk out, you know, play with an animal, whatever it is that makes you happy. Do whatever you can to try to keep your vibrations high. With the high priestess, you know, it's very important to try to balance things. So rather than letting your mind go into, because the ego, when we're depressed, the ego really goes ballistic, right? So very important to kind of get out of that mind. The mind makes things feel bigger, right? So try to step out of the mind, do something that makes you feel good, do something that sidetracks you from these thoughts or these feelings. Try to get some balance in there, do some spiritual work. Do whatever it is that you can to rebalance, because it's all about balancing, okay? So above that, we have the planting the seeds cards, okay? So we're talking about emotional health, right? We're talking about mental health and emotional health. So balance is super important, and it's really important to do the work, to plant the seeds, to plant the good thoughts into your head, right? So whenever you find yourself getting into that place where you're dwelling or you're feeling really low emotionally, it's very important that you do the work to plant some good seeds. So seek whatever you can that's positive. Seek that out and start implementing that positive. You know, for me, I meditate. For me, I talk to God all the time. Like, God's my best friend. I just babble to God and my guides all the time. It helps. I also spend a lot of time with animals. That helps me. Do whatever it is. Force yourself to do whatever it is that makes you feel good. I know when you're really depressed or you're feeling emotionally low, it's hard to even get up off the couch. But we have to force ourselves. We've got to do the work, plant the seeds, right? So if cooking makes you happy, get up and cook something. If a bubble bath makes you happy, get up and take a bubble bath. Like, force yourself to plant some seeds of positivity and hold some balance there between those dark thoughts and feelings and the light. It's really important. Across from that, they're giving you the 2 working cards. Like, you've really got to work it. They want you to know that you're in power. You hold the power, okay? This is another doing the work, putting the work up. So you've got to do the work. If taking a walk would make you feel good, get up off the couch and force yourself to take the walk. I know it can be difficult when you're upset, mentally and emotionally, you know, struggling. But it's really important that you do the work, because no one can help you but you, right? And then above that, you know, you got to get out of these dark thoughts and dark choices. So if you're listening to things that are making you feel scared, fearful, upset, sad, don't pay attention. Turn it off. Change the channel, literally. Vibrationally change the channel, and physically change the channel if you're listening or watching things that are scary, that make you feel bad. You've got to do the work to get out of these dark thoughts and out of these dark feelings. It really is like we hold that power. We have to do the work. The energy that's driving the reading, the advice that they're giving you here, they're like, hold on emotionally, hold on mentally, hold on spiritually, hold on physically, hold on. There are good feeling endings coming in. Things are going to come in that feel good, and they're moving fast. So they're asking you to just hang in there, you guys. Hang in there and then do the work to help yourself feel better, to lift your vibration, to create balance, to do things that will help you to feel better, to get that, to get those endorphins going and the things that can help make you feel better. So they're really asking you to do that. You're in power. Do the work to get out of these dark thoughts. Hold your vibrations high by doing the work, creating the balance. Plant the seeds in your life that will help you to start feeling better. And in the meantime, hold on. Happy endings are coming, and they're moving in fast. So that's the advice there. Okay. So now I want to see what they want to leave you with a card to focus on, you guys. What is the card that you're going to be focusing on here? The one last message there. Now remember, with that high priestess, you guys, she's high energy. So do your energy work, do your meditation, do all of those things, do the energy work. Self-heal, self-heal, self-heal. All right, what is the card they want to leave you with to focus on? Manifest. They want you to redirect your emotions into manifesting. So if you're redirecting, you'll be manifesting positive things, right? So focus on the positive and manifest for the positive. Okay? So anytime you're feeling dark, redirect, start manifesting good things. Things that make you feel good. Things that you want to see in the world, right? All right, so we've just covered the finances, we've covered the emotions. Now I want to do a reading for those of you that are struggling health-wise, and you've been waiting for technologies that we know are available, just not available to us, right? So I want to get a reading, because I know it's really expensive. Like, I was just talking with my cousin this morning about how much it costs to go to a good naturopath or a good, any kind of alternative healer. And it does cost, and it's not covered by insurance. And there are a lot of health issues. And we know that a lot of the Western medicine is just a Band-Aid. It puts a Band-Aid on it. And even that gets expensive, even if you do have insurance. And, when people say, I just can't afford to do that, they're not kidding. It's not like they're making a choice between going to the Bahamas or taking care of their health. They're making a choice between heat, food, the mortgage payment, the light bill, necessities. So I want to get a message for all of you that are struggling and been waiting. I want to see what the universe, what God guides, and our highest selves have to say to give you guys for clarity, insight, advice, information, a message that the universe feels like you guys could benefit to hear. Okay? One more. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow, this is like higher arcana cards coming up here, you guys. This is a big deal. People's health is a big deal. We got a bunch of higher arcana cards. So the energy that's driving this reading for everybody that's struggling with health problems, which I think most of us are to one degree or another. We've had so much garbage dumped on us, right? My great-grandparents were way healthier than any 50-year-old in their 80s, than any 50-year-old I know today. Between the bioweapons and it's just crazy, right? So we've had a lot of stuff dumped on us in our food, our drinks, the earth, our air, vaccines, bioweapons, ticks, diseases, all of these things. So it's taken a toll on our generation. That's on the generations, past my great-grandparents' day and age. And that was their intention, right? Keep us sick, keep us dumb, work us till we die, and hopefully we die before retirement ever gets paid off and that paid out. It's kind of been the theme. It's been the theme, right? All right. So what's driving this reading for everybody that is struggling with their health? Know that the universe is hearing your prayers, and they're about to be answered, and they're about to be answered because it's just. We've got some things coming in that are going to feel good. One way is ending, a new way is beginning, right? We keep getting this happy ending coming in. It's just, okay? So, what they want you to know is that the devil is getting put back on the bottom. And this pain and suffering is coming to an end. Okay? The devil's getting put back on the bottom. Secrets are about to be revealed. Things are going to be exposed because the moon exposes the secrets, right? And the way things are right now, it's karmic that it ends. The way things are right now, it is karmic that it ends. So, stay grounded, stay centered. Keep the faith, you guys, because there's happiness on the way. Prayers are about to be answered because it's just. And happy endings are coming. Happy endings. In other words, endings probably to the way that, people are taken care of medically and whatnot. So I just want a little bit more there. They've given us a lot of higher arcana cards. You guys, this is very karmic. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 higher arcana cards in a 7-card spread. It's a big deal. This is a big deal, okay? So let's just see what they want to say with a few more cards. There's technology that's been bound. You see that? And just go right here. There's technology that's been bound, been kept from people. And they're working to balance that out and bring that in and start fresh. Okay? And once that happens, we're all going to be celebrating. So just hang in there, you guys. There is technology that's been bound. They're working to balance that out, you guys, and bring that in. It'll be happening. It'll be happening soon. And then we're all going to be celebrating. It's going to be a completely different way of life. Okay? with that Sun card. Completely different. All right, you guys? So now let's see, with the 1 card, what do they want to leave everybody that has been struggling with their health? 1 card, what do they want to leave you with? I hope that this helps. I hope this is helpful to all of you in some way. So with 1 card, what do you want to leave us with? What is the last card for people to focus on? Keep the faith. Just keep the faith. With this Fool, it is like, keep the faith, you guys. Stay well grounded, right? Stay well grounded so you can stay well connected. Keep the faith. Higher frequencies are on their way because this is a high frequency card. Much higher frequencies are on the way. All right, you guys. So with that, now I'm going to grab my other deck. We've been asked several times to stay paying attention to our surroundings. I'm just going to ask for a quick story there, you guys. I just want the universe, God, guides, our highest selves to all kind of join together here and tell us a little bit more of a story around the fact that we've been advised a couple of times now, if not more than twice, at least a couple of times. We've been advised to take care, to pay attention to our surroundings, to take care, right? So I want to know a little bit more. What can we get for a true story? Obviously, true story, and more clarity, some more advice. Let's look at that a little bit, okay? And then I'm going to get off here, but I hope that you all found a little value in those first 3 spreads. All right, so let's take a peek. Little clarity, little advice, a little more of a story around the warnings that we've been given several times, at least twice, to be very aware of our, I think we've gotten it like 3 times actually, one a little while ago, to be very aware of our surroundings and, you know, not to be so caught up that we're not paying attention, right? All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. So a little more story around why we're being asked to be aware of our surroundings and to really pay attention. It's because this is the 5. So it's because there are people out there and they're ready to create chaos. They're ready to do fighting. So I would imagine riots and all sorts of things, okay? So with this card, you got something blooming back here, and then these guys are all acting like jerks. Now, when we're asking a question like, why would we want to be hyper vigilant of our surroundings? And we've been told over and over again, we've got something new happening in the background. That's backwards. So we've got something new happening in the background, right? We've got this new thing that's blooming. We do know that there are people that do not want good things to happen for humanity. So as something new is blooming, that might trigger them to create problems out here in the world for us, as we've seen in the past with paid riots, MK Ultra shooters, all of those things. So they really want us to pay attention to our surroundings because of that, because there are people out there that will probably do some things. As judgment comes in and people wake up, it's going to heighten this. This could happen. It's going to heighten the chances for this to happen. So as things are getting better, right, as we're starting to see proof that we're getting some things that we know are desperately needed and wanted, like truths coming out, like a financial system changing over, possibly arrests, it's gonna hype up the risk for chaos. And so they don't want us not being aware of our surroundings, okay? All right. So across from the chaos, we have the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands can be amazing. She can be an amazing manifester. She can be an amazing, loving woman. She can be very intuitive. There's all kinds of things that she can be if she's set up good. And then she's the polar opposite of all of that if she's set up bad, right? So you have people out there with ill intentions if she's set up bad. And right across from her is the chaos. So there are people in power. There are people of power with ill intentions, probably getting ready to pay people to start doing these things, or if they've been MK Ultra'd, to start triggering people into doing these things. So we really, really, really want to be aware of our situations, because things could get a little crazy, right? So we definitely want to be aware. As we've got people out there in power with ill intentions, they really, again, they want us to pay attention. They want us to be aware. Pick up all your tools. Like, okay, so pick up all your tools up off the ground, every single thing that you can think of that can benefit you in any way whatsoever. So, this could be anything from making sure that you've got ammunition. It could be making sure that your doors are locked. It could be making sure that anything of value isn't left out in your yard. It could be making sure that you're tuning in, psychically, that you're tapped in, that you're being hyper aware. They want you to use all your tools, all your spiritual. So use your mental wits about you, use your spiritual wits about you, use your physical wits about you. It's time to use your tools. You can do this. With this card, it's always a you can do this. Pick up your tools and you can do this. You can maneuver through this time where there's some ill intentions out there for us, humanity, as things start to bloom in the background. And then you've got people out there with ill intentions hoping to create more chaos, okay? So the energy driving this, you guys, is that there will be something that takes place on the media, EBS, EAS, whatever you want to call it, an emergency alert, an emergency broadcast, okay? There's going to be something, that's my media card. There's going to be something that comes over the media, which is going to ask us to get hermited away, okay? With this Wheel of Fortune, it's coming in, it's karmic, it's going to happen. There's no escaping it. It is going to happen. There's going to be that Wheel of Fortune moment where we're asked to stay at home. And it's going to be important, you guys, because of the chaos that could be going on out there and the ill intentions. See how we're hermited right in the middle of that? So you'd be safer at home. Judgment is going to rain down, okay? Judgment's going to rain down. It'd be a lot easier if we're at home. We can do this. Get all your tools in order. Get your food in order. Get your water in order. Get your batteries in order. Solar power. Whatever you've got, like little solar lights that you can charge outside, batteries for your flashlights, just in case there are times when the power may go in or out or whatever. Have enough food and water on hand in case something weird happens. Get all your tools together, right? take care of yourselves. You can do this. So this is what they're talking about when they're telling us to really pay attention. I'm going to get a little bit more of a story on this. Okay, you guys. So I'd like you to tell us a little bit more, please. Looks like the media is going to be telling us that we need to be hermited away. You're asking us to use our tools. It's a time of ill intention, great time of judgment. It's going to be some chaos. And can you just give us a little more story? Just anything more that you want to say around this. I keep hearing in that song in my head. I keep hearing that song, and the times they are changing. I would say so, huh? All right. So first cut up is the sun. Good things on the way. Okay. Celebrations. Real reason for celebrations. Okay. So let's get the whole story here. All right. So as things change, as good things start to happen, just like we've seen here. Okay. It's all backwards to me. As good things start to happen, there are people out there that have been MK Ultra'd, you guys, because this guy's solo. He's on a head trip, okay? Got to think about what it is that we're reading about, right? So this guy's solo. He's on a head trip. Kind of like a sleeper cell, right? People will be triggered. They'll be poked into action. With ill intentions. So that's what they want us to be aware of. This infighting, this chaos. As things start to unfold, looking good for us, it's going to create these people with these bad intentions, you guys, to start activating the people that they've MK Ultra'd. They're going to kind of poke them awake, trigger them, the sleeper cells, to go out and, with ill intentions to do damage. So they really want us to be aware, okay? So yes, as we see some light, some good things, that's when these bastards are going to bring in as much darkness, try and rain as much darkness down on us as they possibly can. And this is why they want us to be well prepared. Okay, guys? Now, that's not a reading to scare people. And it's not fear porn. It's not anything. It's like heeding a warning. If somebody tells me, if it's snowing and somebody calls me up and says, Lorri, I don't know if you've got anything to do today, but I just went to the store and the roads are treacherous. Cars were off the road everywhere. It's really, really icy. If you don't have to go anywhere, maybe you should stay home, and maybe you should give your son a call and your sister a call and some other people a call and let them know the same thing. I don't think to myself, oh God, this person's just full of shit and fear, just scared of everything. I think to myself, thank you for giving me the heads up. And then I go ahead and I notify the people that I love that if they can, to stay off of the roads, or at least stay off this road or that road that people are reporting are like super slippery. You know what I mean? So this is just to give you a heads up as to why they're telling us we need to be hyper aware of our situation. It looks to me like through that media card and that second card having us kind of be asked to go away, it looks to me like chaos could erupt, and that would maybe trigger the EBS to ask people to get home and be safe so that they could take care of whoever as whatever MK Ultra victims have been triggered, or whatever sleeper cells have been activated to go out and create chaos. So I just want to just a quick little quickie here. So it looks like what you're telling us is that it could get chaotic enough that that will actually trigger an emergency alert system or an emergency broadcast asking people to get home. And that's why you've also asked us to get all of our tools together so is that right? Is that right? Is that what you're trying to tell us? That's what they're trying to tell us. Yeah. All right. So is there anything more to that? All right. So yes, that's what they're trying to tell us. And more of a story to this is that as things are ending, as we're getting this bug off of our back, right? These people that have been enslaving us and misusing us. As things are ending and we're getting that bug off of our back, and the money is being burnt up quite deliberately. I mean, it looks like they're burning up the money on purpose. So whatever they're doing to help crash things, it's being done on purpose. It's being done deliberately. But as these things all happen, that's when things are going to get more dangerous. So the more desperate these guys become, the more ill intentions they're going to have for, going out screaming and, causing as much havoc as they possibly can. So there's that. Okay, you guys. So now I'm going to just ask them to leave us, now that we've gotten all of this insight on all of these things. I'm just going to ask them to leave us with a card that we can focus on, something for us to focus on. Insight, clarity, advice, whatever they think is a good thing to leave us with today, okay? The Chariot. So the Chariot, as they leave us with that for advice, clarity, or whatever, this is like a moving forward card, and they're very protected. So moving forward, make sure that you've got yourself well protected, well shielded. Don't take in a bunch of fear porn. Don't take in things that are going to make you be very discerning, right? Protect yourself from negative energy, protect yourself physically, protect yourself spiritually, mentally, emotionally. This is a time moving forward that we want to be well protected in every area, okay? And there's always more to that because that's a moving forward card. So let's pull a couple more. There are going to be things that you might not want to hear. There are going to be things that you might not want to hear, but understand that it's necessary, okay? So with this King of Pentacles, the things that come in that you may not want to hear, where it feels like you've got to like be well balanced, right? Because as things come in that we may not want to hear, we have to hear it and then be discerning about whether or not to absorb it. Because this is like a bunch of stuff. It's people being ridiculous. It's things that people don't want to hear. So there's going to be things that none of us want to hear. Okay? None of us. There's going to be some stuff apparently that none of us are going to want to hear. But know that it's important that we hear it with this King of Pentacles. It's got to be heard. It's fair that we hear it. Okay? It's fair that we hear it. It's going to come via the media. It's part of starting a nurtured journey. Even though we don't want to hear, even though it might seem like too much. It's part of a nurturing journey. The journey's got to be fed. It's feeding us. It's part of this. It's just part of it, you guys. And a lot of secrets are going to be revealed. A lot of things are going to be uncovered with this moon card. So that's the last bit of advice that we have as we end these readings. There's going to be things that we don't want to hear moving forward. So shield yourself emotionally, spiritually, physically. Make sure that you're well taken care of. Some big messages that we just got here. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming out that none of us are going to want to hear. But it's fair that we hear it. We have to hear it. We're going to hear things on the media. Know that even though we don't like hearing it, it's got to be heard in order for us to move forward in a healthy, nurturing way. It's part of the journey. We have to take it in. It's just part of what it is. And secrets are going to be revealed. There's a lot that's going to come to the surface. The moon is going to show some things. So as things end. So that's what we've got for advice as we close out the readings. So I hope that this helped you guys. I hope that you all found a little value in it. I hope that you guys all found a little value in this. And I hope that it helped. Know that I'm always thinking of you guys. And I'm always sending you guys love and blessings and joyful vibrations. Because I do understand that it's a difficult time. And I know that a lot of us are just tired. And patience isn't our virtue. And, as we struggle with the hyperinflation and health issues and just everything that has been sort of catapulting over the last 3 years, ever since the pandemic happened and things started really financially going to shit at that point. I realized that it's just been tough. Hang in there, you guys. Know that I am sending you healing and love and blessings and joy all the time. I know it's not much. I wish I could do more. I mean, if I could just snap my fingers and make everybody's life happy and wonderful, I would. But you know what? I had a teacher that would always say this to me. If you did that, Lorri, you would be denying people the experience that they came in to have. And we learn and we grow, and we can allow these experiences to do one of two things: make us better or make us bitter. So let's really focus on what we've all been experiencing to help make us better and to make this world better, right? These experiences, I think, are so that the whole world can be better. All right, you guys, until next time, much, much love and many blessings from me to all of you, okay? Take care.